Alright, I think we're all good. Hello everyone, this is Burnt Biscuit 84 giving you a full guide on how to play Nocturne and how to come back with them on a rough game, I would say, when they hold the kill lead. But by maintaining your camps and helping the guy who is more fed on the team, you can feed yourself. So, not exactly um, one of the carry games of the group. I don't want to constantly post out games that you can carry because some games might not be like that. So I would give you more guide on how to stay stay healthy. So reading on your screen right now, lethal tempo, very standard for that attack speed. Once you hit that Q onto them and just chase them down. So we could start on the red side. Great ward by the Blitz, and you can start red, go to your Krugs, Raptors, and all the way down to your blue side. So Nocturne is a five to six camp jungler. He wants to get that level 6 to dive on the ADCs. We have two of them. Well, not really. We have the Jin and the Recon. Hopefully by side. Yasuo as well. A lot of kind of squishies. Most of them bruisers. But Jax on their hair might be difficult. I wasn't paying attention. Do not do this. Because they could invade you and you could have died. Melee could invade you and just wipe you out. So moving on the wolves. So I would recommend pulling your wolves like I'm doing now. Just get that burn damage. Pull them towards the next objective. So be aware on where the Nelly is. So you know she started here and went upward. So you know she's somewhere on the Raptors. So be careful on where she is. Hey, top lane actually do pretty decent. Garen, pretty easy champ, I'd say. Lee Sin had a little bit of trouble with Yasuo. Kind of surprising. Lee Sin mid. I've seen it done. It's not too bad. But I think he's better in the jungle where he belongs. But be careful here, because you can look on anything. Because you are late, coming at 3:20 when the crabs come out. But you're still on your red. 3:15, my bad. However, get face check. Use your dodge the spear. Bat flash off the wall. Try to dodge the spear. Use your Q to get that speed. Now, because Nilly showed right here, we can go down, take down the crowd, but she also has mid lane prowl. So, however, we saw her went towards that down general direction, thinking that we're on that. But she's right here, so we're about to run into her. So be careful. This is a pretty rough stop because right there, we can kick her off of it because we have smite, and just get out of there. So here's where the biggest mistake. Lee Sin's low, your bot's being shoved, and she sees you moving down the pot crab. So if you can get it, just get out of there because there's no way you're gonna win this. So I'm pinging out. I'm just trying to focus this crab. Grabbed it. We tried to do something bot side, but they had, I think, no, they didn't. They played very passive. Don't stay out too long, because we want to get that level 6, so we can go to our top side now and get ready for drag. So, because like I said, we can use that level 6 to dive in like a torpedo and wipe everybody. But if you're not good with it, or you're behind, you dive in like a pigeon slapping a freaking windshield or something, or a door. So, and that'd be bad. You want to use it on the ADC most of the time, and there's the Nilly, as we predicted. Not really predicted, but we saw her went down her. Bot lane's pushing up. Bot lane really got bullied because I made a big mistake on not ganking a lot. Nilly is a better ganker than I am until I get level 6. However, they are pushed up. Like the Yasuo, we could probably get him. He's very far pushed up. But I think I was trying to counter jungle, knowing that the Nilly was on the bot side. So I was trying to counter jungle since if you can't get top lane, mid lane's kind of a hassle because Yasuo, he would just E through minions, just get away. Leave a wolf, it reduced their experience because they have to fully reset the camps. So be careful. I would say drag it. Yeah, right here. I was trying to drag it back. Get out of there. However, this is a bad decision on my part. So I tried waited for it, but the Jax jumped on me and I was stunned. However, Garen can hold himself because he has his level 6. So a decent invade, I would say probably head back and just went right through here, or try to go into Garen. So a little bit mishap. If you are counter jungling, please make sure you know where the jungle is, or you will get absolutely destroyed. I am 0-1, so I thought about looking at drag, because a lot of my teammates are around it. However, I try to get the spots or bot skull because I'm so close to level 6, seeing if it can get me there. Yasuo is too far pushed up, and that's level 6. Wait for you to use the CC. Fear back into team, dead. This was kind of bad on my part. I almost got him, but you gotta be aware of the flash and be aware of their jungler, because dead. The Nocturne is actually pretty useful. I was hoping the Zyra would help me, but she was also low and did have level 6, so quite upsetting. At least Sin's out of position. He might be able to get the Nilly. Yes, he does. Okay. Because we're both, well, she does have her her R automatically because that's her transformation. It just a decrease of time rate on and the damage output. So they started drag because we killed the Nilly and she's not level 6. We did waste our R, so I spiked there a little bit early, just to get that finish up that quest on getting your smite to red, or actually it would be, no, you can use red. We could use blue for it because Nilly, Jin and Rakan are very far and engagers, so hate to see it. So stitch them together, but be careful. Luckily we have that ward to kind of give an idea of where they're at, but it does little to no help if it's that far. I would recommend probably put it here so you can still see outward and it will still block their vision, because usually when during a drag fight they will put it along this rim. Back R, I've tried to keep them away. So I had a couple miss R's, like I said. I thought about Diamond, but I'm not that fed, so didn't want to do it. Clear out your red side. We can smack the plant, see if they're doing the riff. I'll probably say safer but we saw the Nilly. So if you don't see it now, I'll back up a little bit. So right, because this control ward. We saw her go back. Her top side's gone. And she just wanted to gate the hell out of bot lane. So because we saw her bot, we can take the riff. But we are up in her in CS. However, she has been gaking a lot. So to offset that and probably a little bit better, she ganks the hell out of bot lane. I felt pretty bad for her. I tried to do it, but messed up. So because we saw her bot side, we can take the riff. We can possibly counter jump, but don't go in too deep because this takes a little bit, and we don't know where the Yasuo is. So we get it. Me and Garen go on a little venture. Recon and Jin down there. We're just taking our camps. We see the Jacks just holding out the wave. They're all fighting bot side. And the Zyra, not that great. And there's the Nilly. Because we see the Nilly down there, there's no reason to rotate all the way that far. We gotta do something. So I R onto the Jax a little bit more, try not dive in too deep. I chunked him a little bit, so I have the Rift and he's chunked, and he knows he will lose the fight. So I popped the Rift Herald because he's so low, and all of them just fighting bot side. All randomly just doing that. So we decided to get the top side. We can push this into the second hit, but I always say back off after this. I did a very lazy back end. Do not do this. So once they see you, just because Garen and we're both on it, you got just get out because Yasuo will just queue right through. So don't do this because they will know where you're at. So I got very lucky. So I was trying to fear him away. He dashed out of there, queued, and luckily there was a plant. He missed his queue. So just get out there. We can. Nothing's up. We can clear out top side. It's about even fight. We have one drag and 7 kills total. So even fight for most of the game, but then we do some big mistakes, and that's what almost cost us the lead. So they're just skirmishing on the bottom, just farm your camps. We have a lot of gold in pocket, 2,500, but just make sure you don't get counter juggle, and the dragon will be spawning soon. We need to go and reset, spin that gold, because you're useless without spinning that gold. We could have rotate here, but you still have a lot of gold in pocket. So yeah, Nilly just ganks the hell out of bot, because if Nilly get her Q or a little mark on like a squishy, that squishy basically dead because she goes in her tiger form and just melts you. Unfortunate. So let's rotate the bot. Try to do something there. We do have our R up. So gotta be careful on when to dive. Make sure they use all their CC. However, we don't see them. Nilly's trying to push the low Lee Sin. Get us over. Hold it for now. Interfere. But luckily she can hop over walls, and the Yasuo comes out of nowhere. Yay. Get hit by it. Kill. I would say probably go back for the recon, but unfortunate. I would say that is not exactly a throw moment, but that gave them that lead back. Even though we're up in gold, but they do have priority dragon, and that's why the squishy are good for the Nilly, because she can basically almost one-shot them if that mark hits. So because they're going to be most likely on drag, our top's trying to do heroic things and try to get that um, in him. But we don't want to exactly in him too early and give him that spirits, because if they get those super minions, it's not good. We just probably just should get that. But does Garen get out of this? No. Unfortunate. I try to contest this, but they're dead. So we try to clean up kills because they were probably should have been low on drag. So we were just scanning through, but don't go in where you don't know the vision's at. So clear out your jungle and really just follow out. We're beating her in CS. However, she is 5-1 and she does have her Night Harvester. Unlike us, we went with the Stride Breaker for that slow down on a dive on the ADC. Make sure they don't get there. So this is quite unfortunate. I try to get there in time, but everybody used their R. Bliss misses Q. I try to help, but just back off. A big wave's coming. You're low because she just hit that freaking Spear of Destiny on you, and there should be no reason. The tower's pushing in, and you're the only one. I got a little bit too greedy. Yeah, this is how you can throw your games, is by doing dumb stuff like this, basically, and diving or try and get a nearly that you think is low, but there's 3 people. So speed up a little bit. Back from base. So Garen's trying to do a flank on the Yasuo. We can probably help in chipped in, but it's a Yasuo and just he's there. He does Yasuo things, dies. So we can look for Rift. However, you are down, not by a lot that I thought most of the game, but we could have been more ahead. Because here comes the Nilly. So just play around it. Don't focus on it. Because here's the Jax. Jax will melt you. Fear the Jax into the Garen. I try to make sure they don't hit me. Blitz save us. Make sure he doesn't stun us again or jump on us. So pretty good. So we have our ult up. We can't see her, however. Pop. And she wasted a flash. So with the flash wasted and her being low, this should be a free riff. But Garen is doing Garen things. And Lee Sin naturally helps. Bot lane, 0-4. I'm not doing so well. This is a bad early game. We're at the mid game now. But don't do dives or paths bad and get yourself killed. So get that rift. Alright. Sad, but we can get the Yasuo. Could use the Q or the W, the shield, to not get a stun. However, we're low and 2 of them are mid. So we have the rift. Please. The second rift is always good. I do prefer dragons, but in like Korea, they often focus on the rift because it helps break open the map a lot better. But in NA and EWES, we're mainly on them drags. So dragon spawning up. Zyra is just clearing out the wave, not too bad. Be careful. You have no vision in your camps, and you saw a couple of them floating on by in this area. So be careful. Just try and get that level 11 to make sure. However, when their fights break out, finish her up. And that's a free drag. Nilly's dead. And dragon spawn. This is bad part on the Nilly for diving too much without no vision, because let's back her up here a second. So let's see. Cause we're both trying to get that level 11. So she's going in without any vision. Any. She thinks she got the Blitzcrank, but I showed up. Blitzcrank did a nice ult, and she did. And the recon, Renekton, or not Renekton, recon, decided to rotate. So bat on our main man. Nocturne, free drag, spine it, make sure they don't hit it. 17-15 with a 2k go lead. Is all in the Garen right now. Garen's the most fed. Play around him. So your team wants to try to do something. So once you get that level 11, go move with them. Because Garen trying to do something. Blitzcrank misses R or his Q. Stun. Alright, they all dived in. They all use their CC. Go. Diving. Vanilli. Flash, make sure she's dead. This is a bad play on my part. The Zyra wanted to get Baron. However, you're a Nocturne, your tank's recalling, Lee Sin's dead. Don't do this. We thought we can get it, but watch how it melts us without our tanks. And I just tried pinging Zyra away. There was no way we're going to take it without dying. Do not let your laners control where you go. I mistakenly did. We got wiped, so I thought it would be a good play. But our tank was not with us and killed the split pusher. So our tank wasn't with us, so it wasn't a good idea to try to go for Baron. But we can play around it now. So I completely almost forgot that I had Rift. So this is a bad pop. Don't do this. Make sure when it'd probably been better get the kill, get that team fight kill, and pop it right here. Probably been a lot better for you instead of trying to go for this Rift. So a lot of mistakes. Don't do this in your games. You can throw away your games like this. And Garen's is way out of position. We can't fight this. It's a 5v3. Blitzcrank think he's God. We try getting near the Lee Sin to help him out. Zyra just do Zyra. I don't know what happened to our bot lane. She 0-5. We did have bad start, but we started coming back. So right now, this is where you can start seeing the difference. So right here, I almost got myself killed because I dove on the Jin, and the Nilly was there to stop me. Kind of sucks. Yet Lee Sin here, but Nilly is fed. So is the Jin, but Jin does have 500 gold. So be careful. Garen's coming by. We could use the R the moment they stop using CC, like there. We could have used it, but we missed. Don't go into vision that you don't know. They really want to try to push this. But Jax is coming. Zyra is just getting butt handed to. And now it's a 5v4. They're going to rotate. So just back out. Probably couldn't, if they were smart, they'd probably go for drag. Not drag. Baron. So clear out camps. Try to defend the tower, but there is 4 of them. Don't dive it. And Yi goes for a different flank. I was focusing on Jin because he needed to die. However, I got focused on by the Jax. And the Nilly killed me. So, bad team fight. And there goes the R. by the Jin. Triple kill with the Nilly. This is a bad play. So, and they're. I'll back that up. So, they overgreeted. And the Recon and the Nilly got it for it because they greeted. They probably just took the tower and probably left or got the inhib. Dragon spawning, but you're up. So I immediately went to the dragon because Nilly did something dumb. So rotate. I forgot to use my fear. I got a little bit late. And he's dead. So Nilly's still not. Nilly's finally up, but she won't make it in time. She's gonna try to get there, but the Zyra took forever. Snipe out. Just get out. No reason to fight it. We still have an even goal lead. We're just slightly ahead. It's, like I said, it's all in the Garen and the Lee Sin doing pretty well. So just play off them two, because if you play off Zyra, that is basically 1-6, you die. Yeah, I wasn't sure on if they were going to rotate, try and bait, because Nilly was in that area. They were push, get the Nilly. We cut. Jax is too far up, protect your back line. We hit the Q on the Recon. Did we get the fear off? Barely. Keep Qing him. However, he does survive. And I try to flash for the kill, but almost got myself killed. Jin tries to snipe me, but Garen is a god, actually doing pretty good. So we're about even. We have 150 gold, not too bad, but not too great either. So just play around the people that are carrying. So we got the Lee Sin, and the Garen. So speed this up. So move is very standard. So another big fight is right here. So your team wants to do something. However, your Zyra is always out nowhere, and you're a 5v4, and this is a bad position. So I try to poke down. They're engaging. Have my R. Late R. Try to dive on the Jin or Recon, but miss. But bad pop on the stopwatch. Is Garen? Get him. We queued on him. We might be able to get him. Or the Lee Sin will. So Zyra, yeah, wants to get the Baron. However, they're all dead. The wave's pushing in. Just get the inhib, and then we can go for Baron. We'll play around with it. But here's another big throw moment. So we're up 6k gold. It seems like a winning fight now. We started coming back. We have 12 assists, 5 kills, 5 deaths. We started playing smart. So here is when the biggest downside. So we try to get the inhib, but they're all spawning. Nearly chased you because you have the mark and you're dead. And with that being said, yeah, it should be an ace. Yep, ace, and that's a free Baron. So that's, do not greed on him. I know in my last video I did, and I was trying to ping them away, but we were just going for it. So they're on Baron for sure. So we tried to go sneak the dragon. We got Soul Prio, but that helped them, give them hope, and we don't want hope in the team for doing bad decision, but you also don't want to do bad decision either. So we actually take here because they all recalled back because of that. Instead of just, I would just gone straight for dragon, Everybody was down. You have number advantage. Just go straight for drag. So we got Soul, and now they get Baron. So right now, just defend. We try to dive on Nilly because she put too far up, but she got these Zonias. Bad flash. Jax will melt you. We got the Lee Sin dead. Don't do this. We did a bad job, and we paid for it. And they're gonna push. It was a long game, so I'll back up. So you know that a few of them went up top. Garen's pushing behind, and it's just a Jax. Blitz actually hit the W. Fear him. Dead. That's good on defending your objective. So I'll show you the last two fights that really escalate the game. So they were doing a couple of hits. So move here. Your team wants to try to do something. Zyra just try and end it. She's just trying. We could probably roam and get it, but you're more closer to this fight. Just rotate. Fear Yas, but Blitzcrank killed him. That's fine. I try it. So I try to get the recon here. I chase down. He uses W. I flash, missed that. However, he's fall right into my team. Feared him. Dead. Now, you probably could have just helped the team instead of doing this, what I did. And y'all dead. And that could game them back the lead. So, final fight. Got himself killed. Okay, so final fight here really wins the game. So we're fighting over for Elder. Because Elder's about to be up. So the main priority target is the Jhin and the Nilly. Yasuo is not doing too bad, but the Jhin and the Nilly are the two most fed. Look. We don't need to. But Yasuo and Jax are split pushing. We don't see them. Try to boot yourself. Got the kill. 9-6. Not too bad. Okay, here it comes. So, Zyra and... Not Zyra. I keep always saying her name. Put the ward right there. Make sure she doesn't try to do anything cheeky. Fear her. Kill her. Smite the dragon. Make sure you smite that dragon. And this is basically the game. We don't have our up until another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is a dead Jhin. So that's pretty much wraps it up because there's an ace, Wade's pushing. So one final fight. So please don't do greedy plays and do bear pathing. Ganking is very helpful for the Nilly. However, if you cannot gank as much as the Nilly, counter jump. If that's all you can do something in return to balance out that gank. So, came back a little bit, 10-6. Went off on the Garen and the Lee Sin to catch ourselves back up. Make sure you punish ADC split pusher. Just kill them. So, that wraps it up. Please check out my Warwick guide. I was a little bit late on it, and sorry about that. I had bad posting and timing. I'm still trying to get this channel off the ground, so I've been trying to find the ideal time on when to post it. So please check out that Warwick video, how I carry with Warwick on how to balance your farming and ganking, and check out Bakayu gameplay. He's the one that teaches me how to play jungle better, and he's a great channel. He focused on the Master and Diamond Plus junglers because they know what they're doing and analyze how he would done it and how they also make the same mistakes and just be able to come back. They just know more mechanics. So with that being said, I'll see y'all for next video. I'll probably do another. I'll probably do a scaling juggler. Probably do Evelyn. I might do a Xin Zhao. He's kind of meta right now, but please, for now, let's all climb out our low elo together. Bye.